What was the first complete English Bible translation? Like, have you ever thought of that? Like all these Bibles you see nowadays, the NIV, the NLT, what was the first one? You know what I mean? Well, let's talk about that. So the first complete English translation of the Bible was made by a man named John Wycliffe in 1382. So him and his followers really made that. He was a theologian and a preacher that studied at Oxford. And this man had a vehement hatred for the church. I mean, he completely hated the church. Some people would even say his bitter hatred for the church led to him making this Bible, because he just hated it so much he wanted to not preach what they taught, so he did his own thing. He's actually described as tearing the church down in the most methodical and comprehensible way imaginable. He was eloquent and he was good at talking. He was studying at Queen's Church when he was working on his translation. So his whole motive is like he wants to make the translation available to all. He wants all to read it. Some people call him the morning star of the Protestant Reformation. Back at that time, it was like the main church, and if you spoke against the main church, you're basically going to get offed. Let's put it that way. John Wycliffe was the author of the Wycliffe Bible, and him and his followers. Usually when these Bible translations are made, it's a team of people. It's not just one guy. Sometimes it is. Like I have family members where it's one guy that pretty much did the translation of the Bible. William Tyndale died making the Tyndale Bible. Like he was murdered making the Tyndale Bible. And I believe he was convicted of heresy. If you look at the video I have about the gruesome fate of William Tyndale, you'll know what happened. He was the guy that tried to do another translation, but it was called the Tyndale Bible, which is very accurate for its time. He didn't survive, which sucks, but he's a hero to me. John Wycliffe pretty much had a stroke, and then he had a second stroke in 1384 and died. So that's kind of crazy. But he was very prolific after the first stroke, meaning he wrote a whole lot. Go watch the gruesome fate of William Tyndale video. It seems pretty interesting to me. But have a good day.